Hi there. This is your house talking, literally. Yes, your home has a mouth. The mouth of chi. That is where your front door is facing. Think about this. The front door of your home, being the mouth of the chi of your space, is speaking loudly to the neighborhood, out to the atmosphere, and in through your home. That's where we're going to begin today. We are engaging every single day in conversation unknowingly with our home spaces. Number one, I want to bring this out to everyone here listening. Subscribe to the channel, press the like button, visit the new website, and get on my mailing list so you will get some free gifts from me to you, which will enhance your life and perhaps bring a miracle or two along the way. Right now, your house is talking to you every single day, every single moment. So, we're going to take a little visit into your home space right now. Rather, you live in an apartment, a condo, or your own home. You may even be living in a camper. And all of these are spaces where energy is flowing in and out constantly. So I am going to ask you, what is your goal in your life right now? Is your goal to start a new business, write a book, go to school, get married, be healthier, lose some weight, gain some weight? What is your goal? Think about your main goal right now. Is your house supporting your goal? What are you finding happening in your everyday life? All right. Now, some people are living in a home that is supporting them in one area but not in others. So you might be living in a space right now where, your money is flowing in well, but you're not feeling energized. You don't feel healthy, okay? You're not having really good luck with relationships. Another home is a house where the energy is always flowing, it's really busy, lots of comings and goings, lots of friends, lots of opportunities, and you're exhausted, from all the people around. That's a high vibing home. Another house might be a lonely house where nobody comes, nobody calls. Your love life stinks, literally, okay? You're having a hard time making ends meet. You don't feel motivated. You have a lack of self-esteem. You're just down in the dumps in that space. And these are the things that we need to, look into and see what is actually being said by your home. So the number one thing that we look at in my feng shui courses are you at the right address for your goals in your life? And the thing that I have encountered in my own life is when we were growing up, we moved a lot. And no matter what house we moved into, was always a house of chaos. All right. Clutter, lots of abuse, noise, money up, down, things like this. So I was like, wow, so when I moved out, I found that the house that we bought, I did not like it. By the time I got to the driveway of it, I just knew intuitively that this is not a good home. And I found out, and not too long later, it was built on Indian burial ground. So living there was a nightmare. Okay, lots of losses, divorce, everything, like pipes breaking, floods. So I am, really looking into spaces now and saying, what is going on? What is your home saying? A lot of people will say, well, we do smudging and clearings, and that's enough, right? But it's not enough, because what happens before we move into that space, um, the occupants before us, okay? What land is it built on? All right, are there streams running underneath it? Are there portals underneath your home? All right, these are some of the things we look at, and we want to make sure that the space that we're on right now, because our space is sitting on a piece of property somewhere, is it the right piece of land? All right, what is the land even saying? Okay, so the land is talking. Is the grass dying? Are the trees dying? Are the plants dying? Okay, that'll show you one thing, that the chi is very low there. All right, so take a drive any day. Look at different neighborhoods, all right? One house is thriving. It looks beautiful. The rest are just run down, right? Weeds everywhere, dead grass, dead plants. The trees are kind of like drooped sideways. If you see a tree on your property or somewhere else and it's leaning sideways, that is a sure sign that there is a water main running along the side of that tree. All right, and it could be going right underneath your space. So you do not want to sit there, and you do not want to sleep there in that direct line. So the tree may be leaning to the right. Okay, so that is saying to me that the water is on the left. The tree wants to bend away from the problem. Okay, so that would be an underground stream. All right, cracks in your foundation. All right, look around at your space in and out, even if it is an apartment. All right, and remedy those cracks. Okay, because that is opening a door to broken chi, broken energy. And some of these little subtle things that our home speaks to us is loud, and it's saying, this is a problem, okay? And this is why this is happening in your life, right? We want to look at your home. Is it full of clutter? Is it chaotic? Is it noisy? Or is it quiet? Are you making good money there? Do you feel healthy there? Okay. How are your relationships with people there? Okay. We set up our feng shui every year and we change it. And then every month we're looking at new stars flying in and out. Okay. Joining those yearly stars. Okay. Your house has a signature. All right. It has an expression. It has a language of its own. Okay. And each house and each property is set up for a certain group of people. All right. That's another thing we look into during my course. Okay. So I want to ask you right now, what is your goal? That is the first question I'm looking at here. What is your main goal? Are you achieving it? All right. How are you coming along with that goal? All right. So let's look at that right now. So what is your goal? You can write it underneath the video and ask any questions you may have that pertain to that and what could be an issue in your life, because your house is talking, all right, all about you, all about the home, all about the land. It's talking about your money. Your house is saying, this house is a, poverty house. This house is a wealthy house. This house is going to give you up and down money. All right, money's going to flow out of here like a river. All right, things like this are happening. Moving in here, your health is going to, be great. Moving in here, you're going to struggle with health, different issues, different pains in your body suddenly. All right, moving in here, you're going to deal with, entities. Okay, you're going to deal with the last problems that the last couple left here. Okay, so your house that you buy could have been foreclosed on. All right, they could have had fights in there all the time. They left that energy there. Okay, and you move in oblivious to all of this stuff. And all of a sudden you're like, what's going on? We were all getting along and now we are fighting like crazy, right? So we're looking at everything your house is saying to you right now. All right. If you're sleeping in a certain area and it's not good for you, you will know it. All right. If you're working in your space in your house now, which a lot of people are, we want to make sure that this house is going to support your business. All right. It's going to support your work. It's going to, enhance it. It's going to motivate you. Where is your desk? Is it in the right spot for you that work from home? Right. Okay. And then there's another couple of questions that people have asked, like, when I'm going to sell my house, what are some of the things I need to do? All right. And I help people with that. All right. Or am I going to move into the right place for me? All right. That this goal is going to be supported. So I look into that with them and we go through a private session together and we work on that. And people have seen great results. But right now, what is your house saying to you? All right. Let's look around your space right now. All right. What if you could move an item and your life would change? Wouldn't that be awesome? What if you could throw some things away and suddenly you had a miracle or two? This happens every single day. What is in your house and your house is saying, get this out of here? All right. I don't like that. All right. Buy something in an antique store. All right. The energy is still on it from the other people or the place that you bought it from. Okay. And sometimes it comes along with little friends that you don't see, but they're standing there next to their old item. It sounds a little bizarre to some people here. It scares other people. It will stop you from bringing that into your space. So if you buy something, all right, secondhand, antiques, you were gifted with something, you are taking in the other people's energies and their emotions and their attachments to those items. Although they're beautiful and you can cleanse them and sponge, bath them and, use your sage on them and whatever you want. But you definitely need to know what you're getting into. What if that person was, an angry person who, you know, didn't like, relationships per se, and you bring this item in to your home and it's beautiful and it made you feel good in the store. And then all of a sudden you're getting angry at your partner and they're getting angry at you and you're fighting and you break up over nothing. All right. And you don't know what's going on and you're blaming yourself or blaming them. It could be that item that you brought in your house. How shocking is that, right? Yeah, and it does happen. All right. Dead energy in your home, dead plants, plants that are not thriving are showing you an area in your space where the chi is very low. All right. You can water them, fertilize them. The plants just don't thrive in those areas. All right. So what's that saying? That area is talking to you. These are just little things I'm sharing with you in this video, which could open your eyes and ears to be more alert about what your house is saying to you. Yes, your house is talking. Like I said, literally talking. It has a mouth of chi and everything inside of it, okay? Everything above it, everything behind it, everything under it is a part of that chi, and you become a part of that overall chi, and everything in your life becomes energetically connected to the chi in that entire space. Okay, so what is your house saying to you? What are you experiencing in your life right now? Right, what is it costing you to live there? Okay, are you having a hard time making ends meet? We need to talk, okay? Are you having a hard time with your health? We need to talk. Are you having a hard time sleeping? Are you having a hard time with relationships, right? Are you having a hard time getting motivated, energized? Are you having a hard time with brain fog, all right? Having confusion, fear can show up too, all right? Suddenly, you are fine, you are peaceful, and all of a sudden, this obnoxious fear comes upon you, all right? And you're going, crazy, all right, wondering why am I so afraid suddenly, okay? And energy came into your space, all right? And if you're sleeping or working in that area where your house needs a boost of chi, um, you could find some of these things happening to you, all right? Your wealth was going good and suddenly, bam, all right, out it goes, all right, something breaks, then you fix that, then something else breaks, and that house could be a house of poverty and lack, all right, and we can fix most of these problems, all right, with some feng shui cures, but sometimes you need to move, all right, and I literally needed to move out of that home with that Indian burial ground, okay? Um, and I knew it, right? And I did not really care, at the point where I moved. Just get me out of here was my, overall desire, okay? Because I am a master manifester, I was able to manifest a better home in a nicer place, okay? Where I can thrive. I feel alive. I feel like me. Okay. And this is a space where I can actually, you know, allow the energy to flow freely. All right. There's no, energy like this. I've set it up so it is flowing for me. Okay. It is working for me, even though it is a house for the other group of people. All right. So, like I was saying, there are two groups of people. All right. The East meets the West. All right. And every year we have new energy stars flying in. We need to follow the stars, okay? And every month we have flying stars come in to meet the yearly stars. We also have the stars of the home itself, all right? And they are there from the time that the home was built. All right, so what were the stars that were there when your home was put on that land? Okay, rather it was built there, rather it was rolled in, okay, like a trailer is rolled in. So whatever that date was, whatever that time was, you have those stars that are energized in your space, and then every year new stars come in to meet them, and if those stars are in conflict with one another, you may have conflict in the house, and that's why you need to learn more about feng shui, how to remedy these issues, okay, so they don't blow up in your life and cause sabotage and defeat, all right. That's some of the stuff. There are other things that we want to look at real quickly. In your home there are 9 sectors, the Bagua, and if you have something in one of the sectors that is in opposition with the elements and the colors, you may find conflict in your life, okay? Whatever area that conflict is in, okay? We'll use an example here. If it is your wealth corner for your entire home, okay? Um, if there is a conflict there where you put something there which is in opposition of that element, all right, and those stars that are there at that time, okay, you may find issues in your wealth, in your job, in your business. It could backfire on you, you could be demoted instead of promoted, and these are some of the things you want to learn real quickly. What goes where and when, okay? Because sometimes we need to balance the chi in a sector. What if your wealth corner is in your bathroom or in your garage or it's out on your porch? These are some of the things we need to look at, all right, and remedy them as quickly as possible. What if your romance corner, okay, has the energy in it of loneliness, right? Fighting. What do we do about that? What if your romance corner is out on the porch? What if it's in the bathroom? What if it's in the garage, right? What if it's missing that corner? These are a lot of things that we need to look at for you and your home. Your home is talking to you loudly, and I bring these videos out so you can listen to the truth. And as we know, the truth sets us free. When we heal our home, we heal our lives. So we're going to dive deep into things that most people don't want to talk about, all right? They don't want to share it with others. I am bringing this to you so you can be aware of some of the things that are causing the issues in your life right now. What are you dealing with right now? All right. Would you like to remedy that? That's my question to you. All right. Is your house saying to you, oh, just leave the clutter there? It's okay. The people before you always had clutter. All right. What area in your house is the most clutter? Where is it? Now go clean it. All right. And when it's totally clean, do you find yourself bringing more clutter back there? All right. That's an issue your house is speaking about. Okay. There is definitely a low vibing energy there. All right. And you could call it a portal, okay, of clutter, where it just wants to form clutter there. What forms with clutter may scare you? Entities. They love darkness. They love fear and they love clutter. That'll make you clean your house real quickly. Okay, so where's your clutter? Is your clutter in your relationship corner? Is your clutter under your bed? You want entities under your bed? All right. Yeah, I'm being honest with you. All right. Where is your clutter? Is it in your office? All right. So where are you hiding your clutter? All right. Bring it all out. All right. Most people think about this. Walk by the space where the clutter is. How do you feel when you look at that clutter? What does your energy do? It goes down. You go, ugh, right? You lose your vibe. What do you think your home is saying to you? Right? You may have the most beautiful house on the outside and you come in and what's at the door? Clutter, right? So no good chi is going to flow in, all right, to a home. It can't get through the clutter. So think about this today and let's work together one-on-one, all right, to create a space for you that's working for you, not against you. This is MJ, and I love to bring you these videos. Subscribe to the channel, go to my website, sign up, and become a new subscriber with me, okay? You're going to get some free gifts and some information that you don't receive in other places. Watch my other videos if you don't know much about feng shui. This is all new to you. That's great. I'm glad you're here. Just go watch some of the other videos so you can get, more advice on what I'm talking about here, okay? You will want to look at the Bagua video. You will want to look at the yearly star video that's up for you so you can start learning a lot more about feng shui and how it really does affect your entire life, okay? What's important to you today? All right. What is your goal? And what are you going to do about it? That's all I have for you right now. Have an awesome day. I know you will. Bye for now.